How bad is a $20 enclosed subwoofer? Let's see. If you know car audio or audio in general, you probably know Pyle Audio. They've been around for quite a while, and checking their website, they have several dozen car audio speakers, subwoofers, including this one, the PLQB10, which they list for $95.99. Now, if you read the reviews, this looks like one of the best things since sliced bread. So when I saw this thing come up on the site called woot.com, I was like, man, I got to get one of these. Plus, it was only $19.99, free shipping. And of course, I picked up one so I could review it for you guys, because last time I ate at Five Guys, I spent more than this on a burger combo.
This is not a Mickey Mouse program!
Back to this program, let's get this Pyle subwoofer unboxed and see what it's all about. So once we get this open, we'll see there's a registration card in here with a QR code so you can get your item all registered. And then we have a specification guide which goes over a lot of the different models of the Pyle subwoofers, and all the different specs are included, including the power ratings, the dimensions, things like that. And of course, Pyle Audio is based in Brooklyn.
No sleep till!
I must say, from a looks perspective, this is not a bad looking subwoofer enclosure. With the acrylic panel on the front, it does have Blue Wave, and it does have the Pyle logo there as well. Also, the automotive grade carpet covers the enclosure. Here on the back, we'll see some different features, including these 10 gauge push terminals, which for a speaker this inexpensive, that's really unheard of. Then we have the two ports, and check them out. They come out easily. 4.25 inches in length by 2.5 inches in diameter. And yeah, they really didn't put a whole lot of effort into keeping these ports in. I think we'll find out later that it doesn't really matter that they'll come out this easy or not. But there's the other side, and we have the Pyle logo as well. As far as dimensions of the entire enclosure, 17 inches for the depth, 12 inches for the height, as well as 12 inches for the width. Now, the specs included are not very much here. 500 watt peak handling, 30 hertz to 700 hertz frequency response. Straight to the sound test, this $20 sub is definitely the cheapest I've tested in an enclosure. We measured the resistance and got 3.6 ohms. It's a 4 ohm driver. So I've only been playing with this Pyle Blue Wave for about 2 or 3 minutes. Really just getting it hooked up, trying out a couple songs. And I think I've already blown it. Hear it? Too bad I don't have smell-o-vision so you could smell what I'm smelling right now. You smell what the rock is cooking. You smell what the speaker blowing smells like. It's still going. It's just rattling like crazy. It sounds like something's loose inside the speaker. So we might as well go ahead and try the woofer test song, whatever we have to. It sounds bad. $20 when $20 is not worth it.
I came, I saw. I got blowed up.
My apologies for that sound quality. It sounded horrible in that video. But anyway, luckily, I was smart enough to buy 2 of these, knowing that I would probably blow one of them. Actually, I didn't really know that. I just kind of wanted to have 2 at the price of $20 each. You know, $40 for both of these shipped was pretty crazy. So I got another one. And I was like, well, got another one. Let's go ahead and hook the other one up, and I'm going to catch everything this time. So let's try it one more time and see how it does. Okay, we have Pyle number 2 hooked up. The Blue Wave 10-inch sub and a bandpass enclosure. Let's go ahead and try the woofer test. Goes. It's blown already. Didn't even make it through the test. Crappy, man. Super crappy. You guys saw the power output. I didn't get anywhere near 500 watts. Might as well have some fun while the speaker is still not completely blown. This reflection is killer. Oh man, this thing stinks. Ugh. All right, guys, sorry for no more tests. I gotta unhook this and get it out of my lab here because it is stinking the place up. So yeah. Too bad we won't be able to show any more subwoofer demos, but we can find out what's inside, see what this subwoofer is all about. First off, we'll take out these screws here so that we can see the front Lexan panel. Pry this using the snap-on fancy tool here given to me by Scott Dilbeck, you the man. You can see here this is not very thick. I didn't get out my dial caliper to measure it, but it's probably like 1/8 of an inch thick. And here you can see the sealed portion and also the Blue Wave subwoofer, which says 500 watts are on the front. I will show later in the video some measurements of the internal airspace of both the ported side as well as the sealed side. But again, the driver looks really nice. Overall, the enclosure looks really nice. So it's definitely got the looks, but you could tell the performance is leaves a lot to be desired. Now I'll show the challenge of removing the woofer. So this woofer is really difficult to get out because you can see, maybe you can't tell by the camera angle here, but I can't get the screwdriver to go straight down. So I'm having to go at an angle. I can get this one, the other 4 pretty easily. But this wall here that goes all the way around the speaker makes it difficult to get these outer edge ones. But it looks like I can get them out. I just have no confidence that I'll be able to put in the other 10-inch driver. I was gonna drop a different 10 in here. But let's just take it out and take a look at the speaker and see what happened to it. Turns out 4 of the screws used T-nuts and were machine screws. The other 4 were just standard wood screws. Here's the 500 watts of crunchy coils. Hey, look at that surround. I bet that don't flex. A decent motor size. Definitely a very small voice coil. This is 2-inch. Maybe it is. Tiny speaker wires. Maybe a 40-ounce or so magnet. Pyle Blue Wave. As for the interior dimensions here, the ported side, 11 inches by 11 inches by 9.5, that's 0.67 cubic feet, which are behind the woofer. And on the front side, the sealed part is 11 by 11 by 5 inches or 0.35 cubic feet. Very small for this 10-inch driver. Now we'll get out the good old knife and let's cut open this woofer and see what's inside. Here we have the components of this massive 500 watt Pyle subwoofer. including a stamped steel basket, a plastic cone, and here's our 2-inch voice coil. It does have some copper wrapped around there. Maybe we should take that copper and get it recycled or something, make me about 5 cents. But yeah, this cone, it says it's poly, but it's straight from a 2-liter Coke bottle. And not only that, it used to be used maybe as one of those things that blocks a dog's mouth when they have a surgery, or a lampshade, or maybe, I don't know, a hat.
You big dummy.
Now let's talk about the pros and cons of the Pyle Blue Wave bandpass subwoofer enclosure. Yes, there are some pros. It was cheap. When I got it from woot.com, it's no longer available, unfortunately, or fortunately for you. It has cool looks. The plexi or acrylic front has push terminals for wiring up your amplifier, and that's very impressive. Now for the things that could be better, weak bass output, low power capability, a thin Lexan panel that flexes, no mounting hardware, and it blew up with less than 350 watts. You guys probably saw there on the second test. Really around 200 or so is about all it wanted, but it's too bad because this thing looked really good. I was hoping to get a lot more video footage from the test and see the thing flex, and I was hoping the front panel would flex a lot too. But yeah, it's really a pile of junk, honestly. I'm sorry for all of you who bought one of these. I did share it before because, I mean, hey, it's so cheap, why not? But obviously, it's no good. I'm going to try a different speaker here eventually, and I'm going to try some more of these cheap subwoofers. So let me know what you think. Till next time, Big D, I'm out of here. As I kind of alluded to, I did buy another enclosure here, this $70 dual 10-inch from Pyramid. We're going to try that in the future. And then those of you who know what this is know how exciting this video is going to be. That's right. We're going to show off this beast. Get ready. You're not ready.
You know how them sound waves go?
Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway.